WAOH is brought to you in part by Ohio's #1 trusted real estate team, The Young Team. Online at theyoungteam.com.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Good Morning Akron. And today I am here with another special guest, Phil Montgomery. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yourself?
I am so great. And today you are running for Akron School Board.
I am.
Now, tell me a little bit about what makes you want to do that. How'd you get into running?
So both of my daughters are students at Akron Public Schools, so that's my #1 goal. But in my day job, I'm the Director of Finance and Budget for the county, so I know how important the education of our youth is critical to our workforce development and our ability to attract economic development talent to the region.
Yeah, of course. And you mentioned a little bit how it's important and you have that hands-on experience with Akron. So do you think that's a leading choice in deciding to pick you for board?
Yeah, I think my job at the county government distinctly sets me aside from other candidates running because I oversee an over $700 million budget for Summit County in my role as the director, and Akron Public Schools is just a little less than $600 million. So
right.
I get the inner workings of big government budget and using public dollars to the best that they can be used to disperse resources equitably.
Yeah, of course. So let's get into a little bit more specifics then. What
Sure.
specifically are you going to be working on to gear towards more Akron?
So my 3 priorities, the first one is getting back into the community. We need to be out listening to families and finding out what the needs are. We need to be listening to teachers. I think that a lot of what's going on right now is either behind closed doors or is presented to the community the day they're voting on it. It's not getting done early. So I think getting out back into the community. I used to be a Ward 8 city councilman for Akron for a brief period of time. And when I was a councilman, I had ward meetings every month. And so when I get elected to the school board, I intend to have monthly community meetings to find out what it is I don't know.
Right.
That's my #1 priority. My second one is making sure that we are dispersing resources equitably. We're making sure there's access to these community learning centers. And then the third one is just my financial acumen that I'll provide to looking at the budget, making sure that when they look at cuts, I mean, we were very fortunate in Akron that the community supported a levy last year with 57% of the vote, but that wasn't enough money. And the board is still looking at making cuts. Over 80% of the board's budget is salaries and personnel. So we've got to be careful that we're not doing things that are detrimental to the classroom and student success. And I hope to be able to help bring a new lens to that.
Yeah, and let's revisit that second point. You said that you want to kind of direct, like make sure things are going where they need to be going. What is that specifically? Like, are you talking about the school in specifics, the student, the board?
So I think it's all of it. I mean, when you look at what a school board member's role is, it's to provide kind of a vision for the district. The school board has 2 employees, the superintendent and the treasurer. And the board's role isn't to micromanage what the day-to-day operations of the district are. That's the superintendent's job. The board needs to set policy. And when I say policy, I've been using the term guardrails. They're parameters for the superintendent to operate within to achieve that vision that the board has for the district. And that vision should be student achievement and academic success and making sure that our students are ready to be out in the world. The college and career academies are a model that are renowned across the country. We need to enhance those and build on our community partnerships that make those successful. And you'll hear me say a lot on the campaign, it's the college and career academies, not the everybody goes to college academies. So we are making sure people are either ready for academics or ready to be out in the working field and in the trades.
Right, of course. And you also were talking about how you do have that hands-on experience. So maybe if someone were looking to leverage their opinion, maybe they don't know who to vote for school board, could you give them one sentence that really sums it up for you? I
have skin in the game. I know what it's about to be a parent in the district. We're looking at where the resources are going and making sure my kids, I'm a big advocate of public school. I went to public school, and I think that it is a critical nature that when you know how it works and being a parent is helpful.
Yeah, of course. Well, I appreciate you coming in today and talking to us.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Of course. And thank you guys so much for watching. Again, that was Phil. He's running for Akron Public School Board. So make sure you guys put in your votes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, and we'll see you right after this.